Okay. So, taking us through the 9 tracks,
Yes,
we're going to get to the main track and we're
yes,
going to hear a little snippet of that.
right, right,
But give me behind each track,
yes.
where did the inspiration come from? Where did the thought come? Where did the vision come from for each track?
All right. I like to be joyful, so I would say everything was blowing in the wind, right? And here we are in this cool breeze.
Yes.
Now, each track really, because when I look at the album, they have a thing they call an anthem, right?
Mhm.
An
Mhm.
anthem is
Yes.
very
Yes.
significant to the power that it brings and to what it is saying.
Mhm.
So I realized that each track that came along was like an anthem for the transformation of life. So if we take the number one track again, being that it was delivered from a high vibration
Mhm.
from the creator, and the creator for Rastafari is Jah, and the ride was nice, and it's a high vibration. So that first track of Jah Ride, High Ride, was an acceptance that here I am getting this nice high vibration now of creativity. So I'm accepting it first by singing that first song to go up on the high ride to remind me of the consciousness and the conscious way that I should live, not just with self alone, but what came out of self, that is those and them and others and all things that was created.
So, do you think, just hearing you say that, do you think that that set the tone, the energy, the vibration for the album?
Definitely is.
Okay.
Because you know why? It said always put the Almighty or the Creator first.
Mm,
And that was the first track. And
right.
it's called I Ride. And they, when one would listen to the track, whenever they do, they will hear a word called willing into the sound. The
Mm,
willingness to accept your Almighty for greater things to come should
right.
always be first and foremost.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, track two.
Track two now is called Jaja Divine of Blessing. So, being that track one was on the high ride
Yeah.
and you want more to flow, you're asking for more blessing. But you
Okay.
ask for the blessing in the consciousness that you have to do good now for the
Mhm.
blessing to flow. So it was a joy now that it flowed, because one thing I learned and love about life in its natural flow, again. You don't always have to plan what to say, but open thy mouth and let the words come out sometimes to show you how mystique life is.
Yes.
So it just came natural in its flow because the love and the intention was there.
Mm,
So the second one say, give I enough blessings. So it's called Jaja, give I enough blessings, because I always want to be blessed to continue in life.
yeah.
So that's number two right there.
Okay. Number three.
Number three now, it's kind of a touching in a way, because people are lacking of love, compassion, forgiveness, and people go against people because of negative vibration and dominance. So it creates what people call in term violence. And I grow in an inner city community where it was a lot of violence, but we realize that violence is not just inner city alone, but our cities. So it's an appeal now to those, especially the ones, the perpetrators of violence, especially to the gun and the knife and whatever now, that all they are doing is just a set of senseless killing. Because even when you think you kill a life, that doesn't mean that the life doesn't exist. So the determination is upon your head for the action you do. So it's an appeal for the love and forgiveness to flow and stop the senseless killing.
Track four.
Track, oh man, track four is a great thing. Track four now comes to our greatest security in life, to sustain life in its physical form. People call it food. And what I learned in life through divination again is that one of the greatest prayer I grown, and a lot of people say, is for health and strength and daily food. And because food is the foundation of security to keep the physical going, then now that one came in called Foods of Jalan, to accept diversity now in the food kinds that we eat. And I have to put an extra laugh into it, because some people hear about food and they're thinking about just a physical thing. So there's a little part of it that was sweet called a little herb to make it sweet.
Okay.
So that is into it, and where we're reaching creation now of the herbal consciousness, because I have to say it now, it creates a great restoration. And to step into a final saying is that I pray and I continue to praise and visualize that this song, Foods of the Land, will be a national food anthem and an international food anthem to accept the joy of having food, the best security to sustain our life.
Yeah. So you're planting the seed there.
Yes,
and
you're,
sending
yeah,
it out.
you're sending it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Track 5.
Track 5 now, here I am. Because I am reading here now, and someone out there near and far might be saying, but where did that person come from? You know, you know. So that one is called in Just Send I Come. And Jah gave me the creation, J-A-A, Jah Send I Come. You see that I am here, where did you come from? Just Send I Come. So I'm sent by the Creator now to tell people who I am and some of the things I used to do, as we were saying before, that was challenging, that how am I going to rejoice and rise above it? And musical inspiration came true now, because it's good to sing a song, you know. Yes, and if you can't sing a song, come here too. So it's good once again to sing in a rejoicing way. So it came that here I am, just and I come singing songs to rise my vibration to a higher level. So here I am again, Rastafari, just and I come.
With that, yeah, that's that. With that, because that was obviously more on a personal
Yes,
note.
yes,
So here I come.
yes.
How did you feel within that?
How did I feel, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm well full of, you know, because self-love is one of the greatest love. So if you put down yourself, you will have someone put you down too. So here I am again in recognition of myself to say, I know people are going to ask me, where are you from, how did you do this and how. So I have to show them that on a high vibration, I was sent come unto you by a divine source of a creator in the ordinance of the name Jah. But since we are on this power of Jah and the creator and the origination of the divine, diversity is a greater acceptance for joy and happiness and love. So let everyone praise their Almighty in their own consciousness of yourself, because I embrace all in one and one in all. Yes, so that is a great strength that gives her that vibration. Yes, so people won't be dismayed that they don't know who I am. Yeah.
What are we at? Track 5? Track
Yes, we're on to track 6 now. Track 6 again is a great joy in rejoicing, especially now. Because what track 6 is dealing with now, it goes onto what we call the herbal consciousness, especially through what they call marijuana, ganja, or whatever now. And it was giving a warning for those who think they could destroy it, that they have to be wise. So it was showing a declaration that if you think you're going to go against something like the herb to destroy it, which is a power of a wise mind energy, then you're a fool. But that doesn't mean that you cannot get wise. So we tell people in the song that, remember, herbs and things was created before mankind first. So it was already given unto us to it. So the song is just a reminder unto them to know that listen to the song and it will declare itself to remind one who you are and where it comes from. So it's a purification again that keeps the reservation and the preservation of the herb again, that which everyone is embracing now to a greater healing. So that was what number 6 was all about.
I mean, I think going forward, it's personally, it's a conversation that I would like to have with you going forward, because I'm very passionate about. I'm a bush girl.
Yes.
I mean, there's a place for conventional medicine, but that's
Yes,
not for
yes,
me
yes,
personally.
yes.
But just touching on that, I think I would like to have a conversation with you going further.
Well, I will inhale and exhale on that one, because it's a joy again to know that it's a high vibration, because as we're going to move quickly onto something else, people who doubt the power of the herb and they're going to go into divination, our justification to hold the herb into preservation and integrity and restoration, they tell I that the Almighty speaks to Moses through the burning bush. So it just goes to show that aromatherapy is wonderful. You don't have to be herb alone, because if you smell a good cooking through seasoning, you actually your belly full too.
Yeah. But I just, on a personal note, I just feel that there is so much that needs to be said in relation to marijuana, ganja, whatever. In addition to our bushing, we're blessed with where we live, and just an alternative way of eating and looking after yourself. So that's a conversation that we
Well, I'm telling you, it's all there waiting for the strength to continue.
Track
7. All right. The track 7 now comes in a divine way with the title track and the number, because 7 is a magical number to seal vibration in divination again. 2, I grew up under a vibration of reading the Bible and biblical concept too, and other good books too. And they tell me about the 7 seal. Who was worthy to open the 7 seal? You know? So I say, well, this 7 now should give me the purification to make this be the foundation of the album. That's why the album is called It's All About Jah, because the song for the 7, number 7, 7 seal energy, is called It's All About Jah. And in the song now, it is showing us the creative beauty and the love that was created through the birds, the flowers, the energy, and the whole people in general to know that come forward to your strength of the energy. And the all about Jah now means again in diversity. Bring all of the almighty creative energy you're thinking of, whether you want to call it Haile Selassie, Jesus Christ, Allah, Buddha, anyone. It's all about Jah now, so they are all Jah. So the song defines that glory into the foundation of the word. So it's good again to have that as the title track that holds the foundation and the I write that started in the beginning.
Okay.
Yes.
Track 8.
Track 8 now creates a great joy to I and a lot of fear to others. I'm going to tell you why. Now, in numerology again, I hear that 8 is the number of infinity. Why 8 is so mystical in itself is that it's the only number that overlaps and comes back around. And it's a great bonding of male and female energy. And then now, the power of number 8 in infinity shows the continuation of life in eternity or to eternity. So what that song does now, it gives a great acceptance into what is called transition that people might call death. So the song now creates a great restoration of joy if people are going to be, and they have to face transition through what they call death, to accept it, to know that it is not something of sorrows why you should be afraid of. So here's a song that is reminding you what I'm putting my consciousness into it now to show that, well, I accepted it doing myself to memory. So all I can do is remind you how I see, listen to the word, and it's not going to be words alone, they're going to feel the energy also too, and you will surely find joy and happiness into that number 8, eternal life it's called. And to strengthen it now, going back again to divination, it has the 23rd Psalms into that song, and the 23rd Psalm is called the Psalms of Transition. And to eliminate fear, you don't have to be thinking of a dead vibration, but fear in general, you use the 23rd Psalm to cut and clear and to ride with life, because life will always be. So that was what created the number 8 and the infinity vibration.
Where did that talk? Where did that talk come from to have that track on the album? Because as you said, I can just speak again from personal. I have my own journey to go through related to transition. But where did that come from? Where did the talk come from?
Well, you know, I like to always say it was already there given, and I, being a metaphysical person and the life I live, I'm always searching again to make sure that my joy and happiness will always be. And my father now, when my father transcended, I didn't want to go into sorrow. So I was opening up my consciousness now, how to accept that transition. And that was when the confirmation and the comfort came, because that song actually created in that moment. Yes, in that moment, to show the honor that it's joy and happiness to see and witness one transition in. So it was there at that show, and I realized, well, it represents our life in general, you know. So it was a great restoration and strength again, and to put it in a song to remind people again that, hey, life is wonderful. That is the foundation of life. Life is the foundation of death. They go together. It doesn't mean non-existence. It doesn't mean how do you sit with self and realize that self can come out of self again.
Oh, bless you. Track 9.
Track 9, which is the number of completion. And the track 9 now, the word is so mystique again. Because the first track is called Jah Ride, I Ride. And the final track is called High on It. Because after doing all the tracks now, coming down to 9 at the completion, Then now, all those 8 coming to number 9 really had me high on it, you know. But in the foundation again to food and the mind now, coming back as we were saying before that, there's a lot more and something more would like to say towards the herb. It became another herb song. So I would give now the greatest acceptance that we could ever give to the herb, especially the one they call the marijuana, which is mind altering. Because I like to say again that nothing is wrong with mind altering. Words are mind altering too, prayers also too. So I use the ionic with the herb now to show that in this time especially, ionic now is to show them that I have known it from ever since, that it was in my tradition. So I'm glad that I didn't let it go because it always kept me high. So it takes me now to the highest vibration and vibe energy now to give thanks for the word and the work that was manifested to be delivered, and those who receive it now, because it's a number of completion. I pray and I know in the opening of the heart it will keep them high on it, not just focusing on herb alone, but on all that was presented to them in the album, to take it to that level at what they might call the end. They are just ready to go higher.
Okay. So with listening to you and the tracks,
Yes,
it's taken us on a journey.
yes, definitely.
How was that journey for you? I mean, we're the listeners going to listen to your album.
Yes,
And obviously we'll have our own journey, our own story,
Yes.
our own path in
Yes.
relation to
Yes.
that. But how was the journey for you?
well, I would say over and over again, one of joy and happiness, one of what we call very lightness, you know. It takes me flying, yes. And we know how wonderful it is to fly, because people focus on angel, being an angel, and one of the greatest strength and joy of angel is seeing wings and people flying, you see. So it takes me to that high level of vibration again, to know that, wow, what a great joy to have this energy. And I know that when one sit, meditation is a great thing. So sometimes you hear something at a time and you feel that energy, it's an encouragement to listen again. So as people listen, the frequency will move on its own. So they will feel energy in their own energy. If it's even one word in the song, next line till the whole song does it, you know, it should create, because that is the intention, that is the vision, that is the instruction that was given from that creative most high energy for it to be delivered into, and it will never cease from that, because it will be.
All right, blessing.
Namaste.
Now, I think we're going to listen to the
Title track,
the
yeah.
title track. But before we do, how can people contact you? Where can they? Are you on any of the social media platforms?
Well, right now we are in the process of setting up things. We have the SoundCloud energy working with, and we are going to take all into. So whether it's going to be a Facebook or Instagram, whatever, it will be there. To be truthful also too, I have a site that I've set up before, and it is still there because I'm going to be putting it at many places as I can. But right now there's a www.yoga-jamaican.com. That was my first inspiration of introduction into it. It still is, and we don't want to put one for the other. So we're ready to bring everyone on board. Once again, whether you're on Instagram or SoundCloud or TikTok, whatever, because we are going to cover east, west, north, and south, every corner, everything. And just let the wind blow, and the wind blows, it blows on everyone.
Okay. So presently, if persons want to listen to the album,
Yes.
it's on SoundCloud.
It's on
And
SoundCloud.
the handle,
It's on the King Magi.
King Magi.
King Magi,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. Blessings.
And great joy and happiness again.
Hold it in the space.
Well,
And we will listen.
yes. Yeah, but before you it's all about Jah Rastafari. It's all about Jah Rastafari. It's all about Jah Rastafari. Hail King King Selassie I, Rasta, Hail King Selassie I, Rasta. I'm feeling irate. I'm feeling irate. I'm feeling irate when it comes to loving Jah. Jah loving them poor right, Rasta. When it comes to loving Jah. If I say I'm gonna see you this morning, when I awake, I don't see your physical face, then I know that's a treading of life, ever living life, yes, life, ever living life. Say I won't cry, I won't shed no tears, for I have material experience all these years. Now it's time to take a spiritual ride with Jah, a never living life. Yes, with Jah, a never living life. Some food up on Jah land. Every season come, it brings in some. Whole lot of foods of all kinds. I say Jah, the whole of them nice. We have corn and peas and a little herb to make it sweet. We have yams and bananas and a thing called sweet cassava, sugar canes and plantains, and some nice bill-bearing pumpkins.